Yo! Yayo, yayo, dreaming. Don't give it up, Lupe. Dreaming. Don't give it up, Solo. Dreaming. Don't give it up, Nave. Dreaming. Don't give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing round 5 of the Eggman Online Tournament hosted on November 14th, 2023. And round 5 was me playing Blue Crocodile versus the Red Purple Law from the new 3 Captain Star deck. It is a little hard to see. My opponent did have a little bit of a glare on his leader. No issues though, I was able to play just fine. This was a really fun game and honestly my longest match of the day. And probably, in all honesty, my biggest mistake game. I messed up, oh my god, so hard during this game that I am fully confident it costed me the game. But regardless, the game was really, really fun. Oh, my camera's going nutty again. But anyway, we do have, let's see here. He played Jinbei on his turn 3. I'm sorry, his turn 2. Wait, did he go first or second here? Oh man, no, I would have had to gone second. So this is my turn 2. There we go. I'll play the Don Quixote do Flamingo to search the top 5. This was, at this moment, I looked at my cards and I'm like, holy crap, I think I have a amazing curve. In my hand, I had the 5-cost Zeph, and then in my top 5, I had Soge King, Mihawk, 9-drop Mihawk, and 10-drop Kaido. And so I looked at this and I'm like, I have a curve. Next turn, I was gonna play Zeph, and then go from there, and essentially snowball into a pretty decent victory. At least that's what I thought. Okay, now I see. For some reason, it looked like he had 3 Don, which made no sense. I really do like the Red Purple Law leader. It's a really interesting deck type. And like it's a very interesting style of play. Similar to the Red Green Law, but honestly, that one probably is still doing a bit better, just with how amazing the support was for the first 2 sets when it came to red and green. But yeah, let's continue on with the match here. He's thinking of what he wants to do. Now, if anybody is not unaware, Law's ability is to -3 Dawn, allows him to bottom deck any card on the board with 3,000 power or less, and then play a card with the cost of 5,000 power from his hand. So he swung in for 6k. Let's see. Oh, and then he plays the Rush Zoro. Oh man, another 5k swing. I did end up taking that. Going down to 4. All right, now it is my turn. I'll go up to 5 Dawn, which at this point, I do have the 5, so first I swing 5k into his Zoro. Looking at what he could possibly combo with. Alright, next I tap the 5 to play Zeph. My first in my whole curve here. So I do bounce the Zoro back to hand. I know he can definitely play it next turn, but at least he'll have to waste that 3 Dawn in order to play it if he wants to, or he's going to have to use his leader ability to do that as well. So then next turn, I'll have 7 Dawn to work with, which will allow me then to play Soge King to bounce a 6 cost back to his hand, and then I can do the draw 2, trash 2. But at this point now, he has 8 Dawn? Oh, sorry, 6 Dawn. He has 6 Dawn to work with. this is where he can start using all his crazy shenanigans. Being able to -3 Dawn, and then bounce a body and play a body is really good. I remember at that moment I thought maybe he had frozen because he hadn't moved. He was so still. And laws are both law decks are very they take a lot of brain power to work. So it's not surprising that a law player is going to take a little bit of time with their turn. Totally understandable. No problems here. He does swing 5k into lead. I do go 6 because I don't want to take any more life if I absolutely have to right now. I am using the dice to let him know like how much cards I have in hand, though it is a very small dice. So then he swings. Here we go. He swings with the Jinbei, which allows him to neg something down. I believe it's 2k. Hold on, I have actually the card right here in front of me, I believe. Oh, no, I don't. It must be in the binder. He negs it down by 2, so now he becomes a 4k. Then he plays the Otama, which knocks it down another 2, down to 2k. So, yep, unfortunately now he is within range of Law's ability. He does play Zoro with his 3 Dawn. At this point, I am a little scared here. He does trash the 3 Dawn, bottom decking my Zeph. And then he is now playing a Jean Bart, which then on play he can tap 1 to ramp a Dawn in active mode. So he did go back up to 3 Dawn. No, sorry, he's at 4 Dawn now. So he does then swing in 6k with the Zoro. And I do combo out with Kaya. Okay, so here we go. I am now at 7 Dawn for my turn. And I have a plan in head. I'm going to use the 7 Dawn to play my Soge King, which I should have drawn off there. But, unfortunately, I did not remember that Soge King costed 7. I thought he costed 6, even though I had him in hand. So I swing 6k with my leader into his Zoro, I believe. I'm looking at my hand, getting ready to go. And then, is this the moment? Oh no, he combos out of it. Then I'm like, all right, ready to go. Let's play 7 cost. And then I realize, oh no, I only have 6 Dawn. I goofed. I forgot that Soge King was a 7k body, sorry, 7 drop card, 7 cost card. And because I only now had 6 Dawn, I could not play him. Thus, my curve was unfortunately ruined by myself. And in my hand, there was really nothing I could have played that was worthwhile for 6 Dawn. I believe I had a blocker, but I remember telling him that I was like, holy crap, I misremembered Soge King. And I feel awful about it because it was right in my hand. I could absolutely see the card. I just completely spaced. So that was a mistake on my part. And like I said, I do feel like this was the moment that kind of cost me the game, because with this turn, I didn't know what else to play. I do end up playing Akaya, so I could draw 2 and trash 2, because now I had to think of what was my next move. You know, what was the next part of my strategy here? Because now I'm like, well, this is not what I was planning. So I ended up getting rid of the Soge King and the Kaido. Because at this point, Kaido is really not going to do much for him. and I can't play Sogeking this turn, and by next turn I'll be able to play Mihawk. So then I end up playing 3 to play Miss All Sunday, and it feels even worse when knowing I had no extra cards, or no event cards, in my drop. So, big sad feels, and press F in the chat. I goofed real bad. Okay, but now he still has his full board, and I am a little scared here. Because now he's back up to 6 Dawn, and Law's whole thing is being able to work with very little Dawn. Because he can constantly regenerate it. And yeah, it's pretty neat. Lots of thinking. Lots of planning. Because he knows I'm in a bad place mentally. He knows that I did not do so great. So we go 5K into lead. I end up blocking with Miss All Sunday because I really didn't want to give up any of my other cards. I did a double check to make sure I wasn't crazy and I didn't have an event. So now he has a 5K body with Jean Bart. Doing here? I'm feeling real sad right now. 6K, and with his leader, I do combo out of it because I really didn't want to use a 2K to get out of a 1K swing. That just feels dirty. He then plays the Gil Tessero. Solid card. And being able to just draw cards, like that many cards, is such a good ability for Law. Alright, now it is back to my turn. I have my 9 Dawn. But at this point, I have a Kaya on board, and that is it. He's got a decent board going. I just need to clear space, so I'm swinging in 5K into, I believe, his Zoro. Because I need all 9 of my Dawn if I'm in order to play the Mihawk. He lets the Zoro go. I felt a little more accomplished. I play Mihawk to bottom deck his Gil Tessera. Alright, so I feel like I'm building up a little bit of a resistance here. I end up getting rid of 4 Dawn in order to bounce back his Jean Bart. Yeah, I know I'm just going to give him an opportunity to ramp another Dawn, but as long as he doesn't have a 5K body, well, I guess one less 5K body to swing in, I feel good. I feel accomplished. All right, now he is working with 1, 2, oh my god, he's got so much Dawn to work with. I think he's got 8 currently. That is more than enough for him to do his crazy shenanigans. Oh man, sorry, there's a couple bits of silence here. Just not a whole lot to commentate on. When oh no. Round table flip or whatever the heck that is negs my Mihawk by 10K. And then he proceeds to use his law ability to bottom deck my Mihawk. Oh, that burned. That stung. And then he plays his Jean Bart, I believe. Yep. And then allows him to tap 1 to to ramp another Dawn and active. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. At this point, I'm in trouble. I'm that kid from The Simpsons. I'm in danger. Because I don't have a whole lot of big bodies left at this point. He's got 4 open Dawn, and he hasn't swung with his leader yet. I've got 3 cards in hand. He does the big swing with 9K. I, of course, have to take that because there's no way I'm going to get out of 9K. And I was hoping maybe I'll get a solid card. I now have 2 Dawn. Alright, it's my turn now. I should be at 5 Dawn there, so I'll be back up to 7. So I can't play another Mihawk, but I can play a Sogeking if I do pull one out. I do swing 6K into his leader, so I can apply some bit of pressure. He does end up taking it, going down to 2. I do tap 3 and play the Sentomaru. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Time to just get a bit of that pressure back. I do tap the 2 and search for a Pacifista. If you hear my cat, just know he's happy. He's just wanting attention. All right, I go for the blocker because at this point I kind of just need to build up some more defense till I can find a way to, bring this back. This will be a really easy trick for him, though. He can certainly use his Jinbei with his leader ability to bounce, or I guess bottom deck the Sentomaru and play another body, which is scary. Okay. I'm over here thinking like, God, I wish I was in a different spot right now because I still a little salty that I messed up that play. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Come on. Like I said, guys, fortunately this is a little bit of a longer game because got a lot to think about here with Law. What I would do personally is throw 3 Dawn on the Jinbei and start the whole process of getting rid of my Sentomaru. Oh man, I'll probably use this moment to just say, hey, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. On my way to getting to 600 subs by the end of the year, and eventually getting to that goal of 1,000. And I really, really appreciate your support. So help a dude out, Okay, here we go. We end up going 3 Dawn on his leader for an 8K swing. I'm over here like, do I want to just use my Sentomaru? I'm sorry, my Pacifista blocker, because I feel like he's just going to get rid of it in another way. I'm doing some math in my head. Do I want to? Yep, I'll just block with a Pacifista, because it's one less target for him to get rid of. And I really don't want to get too low when it comes to playing against red, because red just has abilities of rush, and it is scary. Okay. Oh lordy, here comes 6K, no 5K swing, I believe. And he does neg my Sentomaru down by 2, making it within range of being bottom decked. I think I caught a glimpse of my hand there. I'm pretty sure I had a, oh no, I think I had a red rock. Okay, I was able to combo out of that, getting rid of a blocker, because once again, I had no events still. So that was the scariest thing here, is like I'm on blue deck, and I haven't seen any of my events. And I do run 10 in the deck. So he does use his ability to bottom deck my Sentomaru. Feeling sad. Oh, so sad. And at this point, I'm usually like, my other games have been finished up. This game was still going because it was a nail biter. He then plays the Blocker Law. That is an amazing card. Absolutely will be a staple going forward in most purple decks. He then swings 7K with Jean Bart. At this point, I have 3 cards in hand. I don't see myself having that. Wait a minute. Yeah, there you go, Gum Gum Rain. I drop a 2K to make it an 8, which, that looks so bad to the opponent. Oh, Eggman popped in. Looks like, oh yeah, because we were going to have, our match is being streamed next. His co-host, Luffy TV, was going to pop in next. Oh man, I love when Eggman streams my game, but at the same time, it feels bad when he picks the game that like I'm not doing so hot in. Because yeah, he probably looked at this and he's like, what happened here? That's how he was with my Magellan matchup in the tournament prior. I did not do great with Magellan. What are we doing here? Okay, because it's my turn. I have the 2 cards in hand. Ah, he was comboing out of it. Okay. So, what's my move here? I have... Ooh. Yeah. Drop it. Yeah, Mihawk. I got rid of his Law Blocker, I believe. No, I got rid of the John Bart. Oh, because I realized... I thought maybe he wasn't going to use his Law Blocker as an attacker. And then I end up using my leader ability to trash 4 to bounce his Law back to hand. Because at this point, I'm just in damage control. I'm trying to keep myself alive at all costs. I do go back down to 4. Ugh. Oh, man. All right, he's got a lot more cards in hand. I just got the 1 card in hand. So I'm a little scared right now. Okay, he's just like, how do I kill this guy super quick? Because I've got 1 card in hand. He's got at least 2 decent... He can swing 2 times lethal. If he wanted to be crazy, he could swing possibly 3. At this point, I'm hoping just for something in my life that could trigger and hopefully like get me the win. Oh, that flare, like, that shine. These new Dawn that came in the starter deck are so good. He's got 8 Dawn to work with, I believe, right now. Okay, he set 2 aside. I think I remember watching the commentary on this one from Eggman and Luffy TV. They weren't even commenting on the game itself because really nothing was happening. right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh. He swings. He's going to swing 6K with his leader. Solid move. I'm down to 1. Got my Eggman dice looking all nice and pretty there. And then, oh, that's 6. Oh God, what's he working with at 6? Like I said, it's been a week. I can't remember. Oh man. Oh lordy. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7K. So I go down to no life. My Mihawk is down to 7. And then he bounces the Kaya to the bottom of my deck. So at this point, I know I cannot win next turn because I had 3 possible attacks. Now I have only 2. And he didn't have enough cards in hand for me to even like think about using the law, promo law. And then speaking of law, he plays his blocker law, which basically just puts a nail in the coffin that like, I'm not gonna win this turn. All right, I go back up to 7. At this point, I can't play a 1-drop law because he's just going to bounce it. I can't play any sizable body because it's not going to do anything. And I also only have 7 Dawn to work with. So I do my best move I have available, and that is Sogeking. Draw 2 and trash 2. Seeing if maybe I can get something in my hand that can maybe just give me a little bit more defensive power. I do drop 2 red rocks because those are useless in this matchup. And I think I explained to him, I'm like, this is what I wanted to do earlier. But I do bounce his law blocker. I swing 5 into his Jinbei because I know I can't swing for game this turn. And I might as well go for his resources. Well, I guess his board, I should say. Got 3 cards in hand. And there he rad beams his Jinbei. I then swing 9K because at this point I just want the Jinbei gone. I swing 9K into his Jinbei. Oh, he tried to go for life. Yeah, like no, Jinbei. And at this point, I've really got no other options here. At this point, yep, I pass turn. It is his. The world is his oyster. Unfortunately, this is where my game ends. I had no life. I had no open dawn, no blockers. I only have 3 cards in hand. All he needs to do is swing his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dawn, 11K swing into lead, and that is game. So, hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. We will get the last episode out probably sometime early next week. There you go. Game ends. I no way getting out of that.
Here's how the story goes. We find out by the treasure in the grand line. There's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
His name is Luffy.
That's Monkey D.
Luffy, king of the pirates.